Good morning, students. I hope to all are complete the yesterday worksheet. Yes, today we see the next topic alga. Before that we see the yesterday topic and worksheet answer for that worksheet. Okay, what are the topic we seen in the yesterday? Fungi. What does mean by fungi? Fungi is a group of eukaryotic organism. They lack of chlorophyll, isn't it? They grow in a dark environments. They may be either unicellular or multicellular fungus. Okay. And what is the unicellular fungi is? Unicellular fungi is yeast. The multicellular fungi example is penicillium. They are found in all kind of habitat. The stereo fungi is called the mycology. Some fungi are macroscopic. Example is mushroom. Okay, 70,000 species are found in our earth. Okay. What is the cell structure of the yeast cell means? Yeast are found freely in environment, atmosphere. Okay, yeast grown in all kind of habitats. Okay, sugar solutions. The shape of the yeast cell is oval shape. Okay, and containing cell wall and nucleus. Okay, what is the shape of the yeast cell? Oval shape. They containing cell wall and nucleus. The cytoplasm and granule and has vacuoles. What are the some other cell organ cells? Cytoplasm and vacuoles. Cell organs, glycogen and oil globules. Okay, yeast aids a fermentation process. What is mean by fermentations? The process of conversion of sugar solution into alcohol. It is called with the help of the yeast. Okay, it is called the fermentation. Okay. Next, multicellular fungi, mushrooms. Okay, mushroom are found growing on the wet soil during the rainy season. Okay, they grow above the root of the plant or tree. Okay, the umbrella shaped structure that grows above the soil. The umbrella shaped structure above the soil, it is called the fruiting body. Okay, there are small slits like structure that is called the gills. The gills contain spores. Okay, mycelium is located underneath of the fruiting body in the top soil. Okay, the mycelium is turned up made up of a thread-like structure that is called the hyphae. Okay, the hyphae is made up of a chitin. Okay, this all seen. Next, the fungi are either saprophytic, parasitic, and symbiotic. Saprophytic, parasitic, and symbiotic. What does mean by saprophytic? They extract the food material from dead plant and animal. They extract the food material. They extract the food material from dead plant and animals. Okay, that is called saprophytic. What does mean by saprophytic? They extract the food material from dead plant and animal. Okay, example for the saprophytic fungi is rhizobus. Example for the saprophytic fungi is rhizobus. Next one is the parasitic. What does mean by parasitic? Parasitic fungi, they need a food, isn't it? They depend upon the food for the another living organism. What does mean by parasitic? They depend upon the food. Okay, for the another one living organism. Okay, but saprophytic, they extract the food material from dead plant and animal. But the parasitic, okay, they depend upon the food for another one living organism. Example for the parasitic means Puccinia. Okay, example for the parasitic fungi is Puccinia. Next one is the symbiotic. What does mean by symbiotic? Symbiotic means mutually understand. They involved in two living organisms. Okay, they involved in two living organisms. Okay, I give you one example. What are the two organisms means? One is algae, the other one is the fungi. Okay, so the alga prepare their own food, isn't it? With the help of the chlorophyll. Okay, with the help of the pigment chlorophyll and sunlight, they prepare their own food. That is because the alga is autotrophic nutrition. Okay, and fungi, they extract the food material from the water and another nutrient from the dead plant and animals. Okay, so the alga give food to the fungi give the nutrients to the alga. So mutually understand. Okay, their symbiotic means two organisms are involved. How many organisms? Two organisms. Mutually understand. If you give one thing for another means that person give one thing for me. Okay, so the alga give food to fungi. The fungi give the food for water and another minerals for the alga. This is the symbiotic. Okay, example for the symbiotic is mycorrhiza. What does mean by mycorrhiza? The fungus in the root of vascular plants. Okay, all are clear about the yesterday topic. Now we go to see the worksheet. Okay, first Roman letter is fill in the blanks. First Roman letter is fill in the blanks. The first question is fungi or group of what organisms are eukaryotic organism. Eukaryotic. Okay, eukaryotic eukaryotic organisms. The study of fungi is called mycology. The study of fungi is called mycology. Yes. Next one is the yeast cell. What is the shape of the yeast cell? Oval shape. O-V-A-L. Oval. Okay. Yeast reproduced by budding method. Yeast reproduced by budding method. Okay. Budding. Next, the umbrella-shaped structure that grows above the soil is known as fruiting body. F-R-U-I-T-I-N-G body. B-O-D-Y. Fruiting body. Yes, I think all are clear about this one. Yes, fungi or a group of eukaryotic organisms. The study of fungi is called the mycology. Yeast cell is a dash in shape, oval in shape. Yeast reproduced by budding method. Okay, the umbrella-shaped structure that grows above the soil, it is known as the fruiting body. Yes, next Roman letter is the answer the following. What is the next Roman letter? Answer the following. Yes, what is the first question? The second Roman letter is answer the following. Yes, what is mycology? What is mycology? Yes, what does mean by mycology? The study of science that deals with the fungi. The science that deals with the science that deals with study of fungi. Study of fungi is called mycology. Is called mycology. Yes. The science that deals with the study of fungus. Fungi. Okay. Study of fungi is called mycology. Is called mycology. Okay. Next question is draw and label the structure of yeast cell. Draw and label the. All are clear about the first question? Yes. Second one is drawing. Okay. Draw and label. Second question is draw and label. Draw and label the structure of yeast. Structure of yeast. Yeast cell. Okay, yeast cell is the unicellular fungi. Yeast. Okay. Now draw the yeast cell. Okay. What is the shape? The oval shape. What is the shape? Oval shape. Okay. They having a cell membrane. The outer thin layer is called the cell membrane. Okay. This layer is the cell membrane. Cell membrane. Okay, next one is we draw the nucleus. Next we draw the nucleus. Next we draw the nucleus. Next one is the food granules. Next one is the food granules. Food granules. G-R-A-N-U-L-E granule. Okay, and the next one is the vacuole. The next one is the vacuole. V-A-C-U-O-L-E, vacuole. Okay, these are the parts, and then you draw this right. Yes? All are clear? All are follow me? Yes. Shall I rub the board? Yes, what is the third question? Yes. Give two example of saprophytic fungi. Saprophytic fungi. Yes. The third question is give two examples of saprophytic fungus. Saprophytes fungus. Saprophytes fungi. Saprophytes fungus. Yes. What is the rhizopus and penicillium? Rhizopus. The another one is the penicillium. Penicillium. Okay. H-I-Z-O-P-U-S. Rhizopus. Penicillium. P-E-N-I-C-I-L-L-I-U-M. Penicillium. Now the next question is give two examples. Give two examples of parasitic fungus. Parasites fungus. Yes. What is Vaccinia? Okay, next one is the albuco. Yes, give the example of parasites fungi. One is Vaccinia and one is the albuco. What is the fifth question? Give one example of unicellular fungi and multicellular fungi. Fifth question. Give one example of unicellular fungi, unicellular and multicellular fungi. Multicellular fungus. Okay. First one is the unicellular fungi, yeast. The unicellular fungi is yeast. Unicellular fungus is yeast. The next one is the multicellular fungi, mushroom. Multicellular fungi, penicillium or mushroom, mushroom, whatever you write. Okay. Is all are clear about? Give one examples of unicellular and multicellular fungus. Unicellular fungi is yeast, multicellular fungi is penicillium. Multicellular fungi is penicillium. Okay, yes, all are clear about the worksheet. Now we see the yesterday lesson continuity. Okay, today we see the alga. Today we see the alga. What does mean by alga? Did you see the alga in anywhere? Yes, all are seeing the alga. Okay, where it is found means the moisty place. In a moisty place. Moisty means wetland. Near the water tank or water tap, one green like structure is there. No, that is called the alga. That is called the alga. Today we see the alga. Yes. What is mean by alga? Alga are a very simple plant like eukaryotic organism. What is mean by eukaryotic? Yesterday itself I told. Prokaryotic means no well-defined nucleus. Eukaryotic means well-defined nucleus. Okay. So the alga is very simple, primitive plant. Okay. Very simple. Eukaryotic organism. The first point is alga is a very simple eukaryotic organisms. Eukaryotic means they having a well-defined nucleus. The alga are found in moisty habitats. Moisty habitats. Moisty means wet. Okay, some water is there. Okay, moisty habitats. What does mean by habitats? Habitats. The place for living organism. The place for living organism. Okay. Forest is one of the habitat. In the forest, some wild animals are living. Okay. Water is one of the habitat. Okay. The aquatic animals are living there. Land. This is one of the habitat. In the land where the human beings and plants and other animals are living. So all are clear about the habitats. Habitat means the living place of the living things. Okay, next one is the alga are rich in chlorophyll. What does mean by chlorophyll? So the chlorophyll is one of the pigment, green pigment. The chlorophyll is one of the green pigment. Using the green pigment, with the help of sunlight, the green plant prepare their own food. The green plant depending upon the food for another living things? No, they prepare their own food with the help of chlorophyll pigments. Okay, so the chlorophyll is one of the pigments. The pigment is green in color. Okay, using the chlorophyll pigment, the alga prepare their own food. So the alga are autotrophic nutrition. The alga comes under the autotrophic nutrition. What is mean by autotrophic? Auto means self. They prepare their trophic means nourishment. They prepare their own food. Self. They prepare their own food. So alga comes under the autotrophic nutrition. The alga, the thin flame, the surface of the lake and pond. So there is there is known as a grass of water. Grass of water. Why we call the alga as grass of the water? Yes, they found in the surface of lake and pond are green in color. So look like a grass. So it is called the grass of water. Okay, they are autotrophic and manufacturing their own food with the help of chlorophyll, that is called the chloroplast. Chloroplast. P-L-A-S-T. Chloroplast. Okay. Containing green pigment using the photosynthesis method. What does mean by photosynthesis? What does mean by photosynthesis? Yes, what is nothing but photosynthesis? Photo means light. During the daytime only, synthesis means they prepare. They prepare. Okay. During the daytime only, the green plant prepare their own food. Isn't it? With the help of photosynthesis method. Nighttime the green plant cannot prepare their food because the nighttime the sunlight are absent. Okay. Only in this method only the green plant prepare their own food at only daytime only. Photo means light, synthesis means to prepare. Okay, with the help of the sunlight and chlorophyll, the green plant prepare their own food. Okay, some example for the alga, Glamidomonas, Valvax. Yes, I think all are clear about this one. Yes. Next, I am writing some examples of the alga. Examples. The first one is the Glamidomonas. Yes, what does mean by Glamidomonas? Chalmydomonas. Glamidomonas. Valvax. Okay, next one is the Ulava. These are the examples of the alga. These are the examples of the alga. Glamidomonas, Valvax and Ulava. Okay, and what is the shape of the alga? The shape is various from one micron to 15 meter. 1 micron to 15 meter. So the 1 micron is a unicellular alga. Cannot see with our naked eye. Okay, a 15 meter we can see it. Okay, the 15 meter alga is found in the sea. Okay, found in the sea sites. Okay, alga may be unicellular, microscopic. Alga may be unicellular or multicellular. Okay, the unicellular alga we cannot see our naked eye. With the help of the microscope only we can see it. So it is called the microscopic alga. So the multicellular means they having a many cells, you know. We can see our naked eye. So it is called the macroscopic. Okay, now I am saying the example of microscopic and macroscopic. Okay, so the microscopic is Glamidomonas. The microscopic alga is Glamidomonas. Okay. Next, the macroscopic alga is sargassum. The macroscopic is called a sargassum. Yes, all are clear about this one? Yes, the alga are both. They may be found in unicellular and multicellular. Unicellular alga, microscopic alga, that is the Glamidomonas. Multicellular alga is macroscopic. That is example for a sargassum. Unicellular alga are exhibit in various shapes like a rod, spherical. Okay, the unicellular are found in rod, spherical in shape. Rod are spherical in shape, a spindle shape, rod, spherical and spindle shape. So the multicellular alga is branches and filament. Branches and filament like filament. Yes, all are clear? Yes. Next we see the cell structure of alga. Before that I am saying example for the alga is Glamidomonas. Now we see the cell structure of Glamidomonas. Yes, this is the examples. Glamidomonas, Valvax and Ulava. The size is 1 micron to 15 meter. So the alga may be unicellular or multicellular. Unicellular alga is microscopic. Example is Glamidomonas. The size is various. Rod, spiral and rod, spherical or spindle. Multicellular is macroscopic. Sargassum example. The shape is branches and filament-like structure. Now we see the cell structure. Now we see the cell structure of Chlamydomonas. Cell structure of Chlamydomonas. Yes. So now I am drawing the Chlamydomonas diagram here. Okay. Take a scale and the pencil and eraser, all the things for draw the diagram. Then only it is easiest for you. Okay, follow me. This is a mitochondria, and here you draw the nucleus. Yes, eye spot. Next, food granules. Okay. Yes. Golgi complex. Here you draw the Golgi complex. Okay. This is the vacuole. Now we label the parts. This is the flagella. This is the flagella. F-L-A-G-E-L-L-A flagella. This is the vacuole. V-A-C-U-O-L-E vacuole. V-A-C-U-O-L-E vacuole. This is the eye spot. This is the eye spots. S-P-O-T, eye spot. Okay, this is the mitochondria. Mitochondria. Next one is this one is the cytoplasm. This one is the cytoplasm. This is the nucleus. This is the nucleus. Next one is this is the chloroplast. With the help of the chloroplast, the alga prepare their own food. Chloroplast. Okay. Next one is the Golgi complex. This is the Golgi complex. C-O-M complex. E-L-E-X complex. This is the pyrenoid. This is the pyrenoid. Okay, this is the cell structure of Chlamydomonas. This is the cell structure of Chlamydomonas. Now we see the explanation of the cell structure. Yes, the first point, the Chlamydomonas is a simple unicellular motile freshwater algae. Where it is found? In freshwater. Okay, it is a unicellular. It is a unicellular. What is first point? Unicellular motile freshwater. Motile freshwater algae. Freshwater alga. Water alga. Freshwater alga. What is the first point? The alga, Chlamydomonas is a simple unicellular motile freshwater alga. Okay. What is the shape? The shape is oval shape, spherical and pyriform shape. Pyriform. What does mean by pyriform? Nothing but it is a pure shape. What is the shape of the Chlamydomonas? The second point, oval shape, spherical shape and pyriform shape. The pyriform shape is pear shape. Yes. The second point is oval, spherical and pyriform shape. Pyriform is pear shape. Okay. It is where it is found in a pond. Where it is found? Ponds, ditches and water tanks. Yes, what is the first point? The Chlamydomonas is a simple unicellular promoter freshwater alga. This is the second point. The shape is oval, spiral and pyriform. That is the third. Where it is found? Pond, ditches and water tanks. Okay. So, that they having a narrow anterior end. This is the anterior part. This is the posterior part. This is the posterior part. Anterior. This is the anterior part. This is the posterior part. So, how is the anterior part? This is a narrow anterior part. How the posterior part? This is a broad posterior part. That's the first point. Chlamydomonas is a simple unicellular motile freshwater alga. Okay, the shape is oval shape, spherical shape and pyriform shape. Where it is found? Pond, ditches and water tank. The shape. Okay, this is the anterior part. This is the posterior part. So the anterior part is narrow. The posterior part is broad. The cell is surrounded by a thin. Okay, I have this side. Okay. Next point is the cell is very thin. Thin means very light. Okay. What is this cell? It's very thin. 3, 4. This is the fifth point. Okay. So the cell is thin. The cell wall is made up of cellulose. The cell wall is made up of cellulose. It is a thin. Cell wall is made up of cellulose. The cytoplasm is seen in between. The cytoplasm. Okay, the cytoplasm are seen in between the chloroplast and cell membrane. This is the cell membrane. Where it is found? In between the chloroplast and cell membrane. So, the chloroplast are seen in between cytoplasm and cell membrane. Cytoplasm and cell membrane. Yes. Next. Okay. Next point. So they have the cell contain a large. The cell contain a large dark nucleus. Okay. The cell containing a large dark nucleus where it is found laying inside the cavity of cup-shaped chloroplast. This is the chloroplast, you know. Okay, so where the nucleus? Laying inside the cup-shaped chloroplast. So the nucleus is laying inside the cup-shaped chloroplast. Cup-shaped chloroplast. Cup-shaped chloroplast. Is all clear? Yes. Next point is the anterior. This is the anterior part, you know. The anterior part having a two flagella. One, two. How many flagellas? Two flagella. Okay. The anterior part having a two flagella. What is the use of the flagella? For a locomotion. They move one place to another place. Locomotion. For locomotion. Okay. Next one is the two contractile vacuoles. This is the two contractile vacuoles are seen at the base of each flagella. This is the contractile vacuoles where the contractile vacuoles are present at the base of the flagella. Okay. Next one is the anterior side of the chloroplast contain. This is the anterior part. The anterior part of the chloroplast they contain eye spots, red, teeny red colored eye spots. The graminomonas exhibits sexual and asexual reproduction. What type of reproduction the graminomonas are having means sexual and asexual, both. Sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Both male or female organ or reproduced by a asexual. Sexual means they having a two organs, male organ and female organ. But the asexual means they do not having a organs. Okay, they reproduce by sexual and asexual reproductions. Alga having other photosynthetic pigment. First one is the fucocytin. Fucocytin. This is one of chlorophyll we seen no. Same wise, this is one of the pigment. Fucocytin. This is the brown pigment. The plant are having the alga are having a brown in color. Next one is the xanthophylls. Next one is the xanthophylls. Next one is the phycoerythrin. Next one is the phycocyanin. Okay, fucocyanin. Fucocyanin. This is a brown pigment. The alga having brown in color. Okay, next one is the xanthophylls. It is yellow in color. So the alga having yellow in color. Next one is the phycoerythrin. So red in color. The alga having red color. Next one is the phycocyanin. The alga is blue in color. Okay, these are the pigments. Okay, so all are clear about the alga, isn't it? What does mean by alga? This eukaryotic plants they found in mossy habitat. They are having a chlorophyll, so they prepare food. So it is autotrophic. The sizes varies from 1 micron to 15 meter. Unicellular alga is graminomonas. Multicellular is sarcosomes. Okay, so next one is the cell structure of graminomonas. The first one is the graminomonas is simple unicellular motile freshwater algae. They are oval, spherical and pyriform in shape. Pyriform is nothing but pear shape. They found in a pond, ditches and water tanks. They are having a narrow anterior end, posterior end is broader. The cell is very thin and the frame cell wall is made up of cellulose. The cytoplasm is present in between the cell membrane and the chloroplast. Next one is the cell contain large dark nucleus. It is laying inside the cup-shaped chloroplast. Okay. Next one is the they having a two flagellas for the locomotion. At the base of the flagella they having a vacuole. The anterior part they having a eye spots. Okay, and also we see in the some pigments they how they reproduce in sexual and asexual reproductions. Some pigments are the fucosytins, xanthophylls and hypoerythrin and hypocyanin. Okay, thank you students. All are complete the worksheet. We will meet the next class.